preceptor role so viable, so enticing, that we have an abundance of preceptors. For those who don't know me, I'm Scott Faust. I wear several different hats. My primary hats are I'm an acute care nurse practitioner hospitalist with Regions, and I co-direct the Hospital Medicine Fellowship Program for advanced practice providers, for clinicians, and I'm also a full-time assistant professor at Winona State University in Rochester, teaching in the core graduate nursing program as well as the acute care nursing track. So,
I'm Elsa Lawrence. I'm a DNP student with Metro State.
I'm Chad Osgood. I'm Associate Dean of Health, Medical, and Social Sciences at Bethel University.
and so we're from the lens of being more pragmatic. We look at the lens of, we would love to precept, but at the end of the day, what's in it for me? And what's in it for the healthcare institution? So we're asking you to join us on a journey back to kindergarten, where we brought out our bricks and our toys and our crayons, and we colored and we created a visionary website. And you will see later in the day another real website that blows this out of water. But hang with us. So we're going to tackle it from the view of, hey, I'm a preceptor, and what's in it for me? And hey, I'm an organization. What is in it for me as an organizational leader? But then how do I help support my staff to be the world's greatest preceptor? So
Obviously incentives, thank you, are the best way to help people become preceptors. So this is our website, remember, so they click on the link and then the website opens up and the drop downs. So behind these drop downs are all the incentives for educational and award kind of purposes for preceptors. Educational might be CEUs, CMEs, any kind of continuing education that the preceptor would like. Also for awards, benefit dinners,
or wine and dine event.
wine and dine, pizza, a parking spot for the clinic or their educational place, that kind of thing. So just some incentives, and also we were thinking that if they could have the same benefits that faculty of the school that they were precepting could have, if they could use their rec center or get discount tickets to sporting events, something like that.
One of the things that many preceptors will tell us is that if they're not formally affiliated with a graduate school or a university, they don't have access to a medical library. And so if you're in the rural area and you need that resource, it can be quite cost prohibitive to pay for it out of pocket.
So let's just say I am the clinical coordinator at a X, Y, or Z university, and I have this plethora, or at least what I feel like is enough preceptors that have expressed interest. They're excited about these opportunities that I could give to them as an institution, but I continue to get this feedback that my clinic won't let me, or my clinical manager says we're not taking any more students. So I'm in a bind, I'm at a loss, because there's nothing that I can do, but I have the opportunity to go and look at some other great ideas that other entities or organizations have done. And so I click on the website and it drops down with options that I might be able to kind of give and consider. And first of all, everyone loves awards. And if you can display an award at your clinic that you was given by a university for high quality, that matters. Patients will see, oh, they've got quality teachers here, they must be quality practitioners. That means they hopefully are giving me good care. So that is something that you could use as a very low cost incentive to that clinic. The other piece is informing people that are responsible for essentially the financial modeling that there are benefits to having students. There are benefits to having preceptors that are high quality. Everybody assumes that a student creates more work, but it's an extra set of hands that could essentially do work that you may not necessarily have time to do. If we can get creative in figuring out good ways to be able to do that, that certainly might be an advantage to that organization. And certainly retention, recruiting, hiring is one of the biggest factors in terms of costs, and having an opportunity and having a situation that allows the students to flow in and out is certainly going to reduce costs and be beneficial to the clinic. So getting rid of the assumption that having students costs your institution or costs your organization and necessarily be factual. And so providing resources that you can hand to those organizations, case studies of situations that might have worked well, that might open the eyes of administrators to say, yes, let's open up the doors to having some more students, and therefore creating a better opportunity for the clinical placement coordinator to have better sites or more sites.
And I would add that we view this through the lens of being low-hanging fruit. That's something that we could operationalize within just a matter of weeks to months. So this would be, if you were to classify it on continuum, we would put this in the bucket of a sure bet. Any questions?